Hello everyone, welcome back to Tallinn, Estonia, the 2020 World Junior Figure Skating Championships. Look at the area around this facility. Pairs free program coming up in just a few moments. What a beautiful area of the world this is. Tallinn, of course, is home to around 435,000 people. It is on the shore of the Gulf of Finland, the Baltic Sea. 80 kilometers east of Helsinki, Finland, about 320 west of St. Petersburg, Russia. There's a look at Yulia and Mikhail, third place after the short program. Nice twist. Soft catch. And a gentle put down onto the ice. There's the double axels as well. Such a strong performance by them both. Look at the matching, beautiful positions. On the landing, there's the throw triple flip. He almost falls in throwing her so high. Back inside Despero, running, beautiful quality edge. Look at his low pivot. Perfect indeed. There's that upside down group 5 reverse lift. She's got the blade. And look how well and smooth he skates through those turns. Well, anything can happen in this free program event coming up. When you've got the throws and the jumps, mistakes can happen so easily. A dramatic closing there. And this team really surprised me. Xenia and Valerie, I mean, they've always been awesome, no question, second after the short program, but they skated, in my opinion, their best program of the year. Nice throw, triple flip, the double axles were no problem. And you can see this young lady just going through her growth. And there's the grab of the blade, great coverage of the ice, beautiful back inside Despero. And the quality of all their elements yesterday was at their highest level. Can they push Apollinaria and Dimitri for the gold? We'll find out in just a few hours as the final group takes to the ice. And here is Apollinaria and Dimitri. We talked about their superb skills. Watch it here. There's a difficult entry, the split, the arms down to the side, the catch, and the gentle descent onto the ice. Double axels, that's their challenge, the individual elements, but done beautifully last night. Throw, triple flip, look at the height, watch her check out, stop the rotation and glide on that running edge. Group 5, reverse lift, so difficult. She goes in backwards, he throws her up, catches her again. He's got her on the hip and the leg. And there's the Despero. good unison in their side-by-side spin yesterday as well. And there you have it, your top three. A look at the top three so far. There's the standings and the starting order for today's event. Well, welcome back to Talon. I'm your host, Ted Barton. Paris Free program coming up in just a few moments. We will step aside just for a little bit while you get introduced to the officials of this event.
Teid kõigi Eestis, Tallinna Tondiraba jäähallis. Tere tulemast ISU juunioride maailmameistrivõistlustele 2020. Juunioride maailmameistrivõistluseid korraldab Eesti Uisuliit rahvusvahelise uisuliidu egiidi all.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tallinn, Estonia, to the Tondiraba Ice Hall Arena, and welcome to the ISU World Junior Figure Skating Championships 2020. This is an event of the International Skating Union and hosted by Estonian Skating Union.
Mõne aja pärast alustame paaride vabakavaga.
In just a few moments, we will start the pairs free skating. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to introduce the officials for this event. Representing the International Skating Union at the ISU World Junior Figure Skating Championships 2020, please welcome the ISU representative, Marie Lundmark. Also representing the ISU, please welcome the referee of the event, Margaret Worsfold. The panel of judges. Judge number 1, Cynthia Benson. Judge number 2, Igor Prokop. Judge number 3, Ernestine Bakke. Judge number 4, Yuming Wang. Judge number 5, Helen Kukufa. Judge number 6, Ayumi Kozuka. Judge number 7, Elizabeth Littler, MBE. Judge number 8, Aniela Hebel-Schmack. Judge number 9, Tiziana Morandi. The technical panel. The technical controller, Susan Lynch. The technical specialist, Igor Pitch. And the assistant technical specialist, Maria Rai. The following pairs may now take the ice for their warm-up. From Sweden, Greta Crawford, Jon Crawford. From Canada, Patricia Andrew, Zachary Delman. From Ukraine, Katerina Dichuk, Ivan Pavlov. From Italy, Alissa Montan, Manuel Piazza.
Well, the first group of teams on the ice for their warm-up. We have 16 pair teams at the Junior World Championship. There'll be 4 groups, 4 ice resurfacing after group number 3. Or, pardon me, group number 2. Well, I have a couple more questions coming in from some viewers around the world. Fiona, the question was, Rafael Aratuni and Brian Orser were both in Tallinn, Estonia for their respective awards, Stephen Gogolev and Joseph Fan. Will these young skaters be great Canadian rivals like Browning and Stoico? Well, only time will tell. That was an amazing rivalry at the senior level. Of course, these two skaters are juniors. And so it'll take a couple years to find out whether Stephen Gogolev and Joseph Fan become rivals. We have a lot of other really good men in this country. I think there'll be a number of rivalries. 2 have not stood out in as the only 2 rivalries in our country yet. But no question, Stephen Gogolev, Joseph Fan, wonderful skaters, wonderful juniors as they move up into senior. It will be interesting to watch indeed. Danielle asks, when did you first start commentating? Well, that was actually back in 2014 at the very first Junior Grand Prix in Courchevel, France that we covered for the ISU. And I only started it because there was no one else. And they should have never let me close to the mic because I was pathetic, let me tell you. I was embarrassingly poor. However, like an old dog, I slowly learned. Oh, how does it feel? That's a nice comment. Alex, how does it feel to be the nicest figure skating commentator? I don't know. I'm not sure if it's nicest or not. I try to be respectful to all the skaters, no matter what standard and level they're at or how well they skate or how poorly they skate. I just hope that anybody in life is respectful to others. And it doesn't mean being dishonest. You have to be honest about the realities, and sometimes that's hard to be when times are tough, but I always wanted to be respectful for the person. That's a nice comment, Alex, and thank you very kindly for that.
Pairs, there is 1 minute left in this warm-up.
You know Chris Howarth? Yes, I do. I worked with him in the Junior and Senior Grand Prix final. I listened to him, didn't meet him until this year, but listened to him on Eurosport. I always enjoyed his energy, of course. Any tips for beginners? That's from Tia. Tia, love it. That's all that matters. No matter where you are, just love it. Keep your body balance right on top of your ankles, which is right on your top of your knees and top of your hips. Everything in alignment. Keep yourself balanced. Learn to glide. Most importantly, love going to the rink.
Your warm-up has
Here we go.
Please
Pairs
meet
free
us.
program. This should be an interesting competition indeed. We will get back to some questions a little bit later on the ice resurfacing. But first, let's get to the competition. That's why we're here.
daamid ja härrad, jääle tulevad
Ladies and gentlemen, representing Sweden, Greta Crawford.
Well, from
Jon
Sweden,
Crawford.
Greta and John, 19 years old, both born in Göteborg. The coached by Delilah Sappenfield. Skating to Korobushko, performed by Bond. Well, Greta and John Crawford from Sweden, they relocated to the United States in 2009 and coached by Lila
Greta Crawford,
Sappenfield.
Jon Crawford
Such an
from Sweden.
important and great coach in the United States. Turned out so many good pair teams. do that by doing the type of elements or the degree of difficulty that the team is capable of at the time. There's the double twist that is in at a level 2, so they got 2 features on that. The double axles, and they get that done as well. A little far apart, of course. That'll improve in time. There's the throw. Triple flip, too far back on the heel to push the free leg back. Group 4 lift in at a level 4, so that's good. They got all 4 features on that with a plus GOE of 0.36. And the double Lutzes were well done. Made that work nicely. And here's the throw double Salka a little bit later in the program. And there's a group 5 reverse lift. That came in at level 4, so that was well done. And for it inside death spiral. The easiest of the death spirals, generally speaking, for most people. Nice. Well, brother and sister, great
The
smiles.
scores, please.
Good looking kids, that's for sure.
Greta Crawford ja Jon
Free
Crawford
program scores
Rootsist
for Greta and
said
John,
vabakavast
77.97. They're the first team out in the free program.
77,97 Kahe kava
Total
peale
competition
kokku
score.
124,31 punkti.
Greta Crawford, Jon Crawford.
And here it is,
from
124.31
Sweden.
for the
Total
competition.
score is 124.31 points.
Ja järgmisena tulevad jääle
Next to skate, representing Canada, Patricia Andrew.
Well, Patricia
Zachary
Andrew,
Delman.
15 years old, out of London, Ontario. Zachary Daleman, 20, out of Newmarket, Ontario. They're coached and choreographed by Alison Perkis. 77.97, the personal best in the free program. And they're skating here at the Worlds to Aladdin. Well, overall, that was a
Patricia
very
and
good
Drew
skate
Zachary
for
Dillman
Patricia and
from
Zachary.
Canada.
A relatively new team, been skating for about 2 years now. They've had, at least she had a former partner, and just gaining familiarity with each other in competition. And she's gotten stronger and grown taller. So just coping with all of that and a new partner. That was a really good, solid skate by this team. Hugs by Allison Perkis. What a great job she's done here in Canada, bringing up young teams. Let's take a look at some of the elements of the free program. There's the twists. Went in at level 2, so got the split, got the catch. There's the double axles. Great, nicely done. A little too far apart. That'll come together as they gain more experience. There's the Group 5 reverse lift, dismount. That's in at level 4 with a plus GOE. So triple salchow right on top. Good flow. And the double flip, they had to work really hard here for Zach. He a little too far forward in that first landing. Just had to struggle, but hung on and got through that 3-jump combination. There's a throw double toe loop. That is not their best throw. It's a tough one coming around the corner a little bit, but they put that in as a double for the free program. There's a touch in the back outside death spiral. Group 3 lift, level 4 near the end of the program. Nice low sit spin right at the end in the pair combination. A little earlier in the music, had to wait just to hit that beat. But great to see smiles in the kiss and cry. A good feeling to conclude their season. Getting better, getting stronger, gaining
The scores,
confidence.
please.
Patricia Andrew, Zachary Daleman, Canada.
Free program score, season's best, 88.14 for Patricia and Zachary. They're happy with that. That's first, second team out so far, but that's first in the free program with a total competition score
Their total competition score is
of 134.98.
98 points, and they're
Puts them
currently in
the
first place.
ja nüüd jääle tulevad
On the ice, representing Ukraine, Katerina Dichuk, Ivan
Well, Katerina
Pavlov.
and Ivan, both from Kiev in Ukraine. She's 15, he is 21. They're coached by Yuri Riddick and Irina Kuznetsova. 84.90 personal best in Croatia Cup in the Junior Grand Prix. They're skating the free program at Junior Worlds to the Great Gatsby.
I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now. Diamonds, brilliant and now. Hot summer nights, mid-July, when you and I were forever wild. The crazy days, city lights, the way you'd play with me like a child. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when
Well, you can see the reaction at the end of the program. They're pretty pleased with that. I mean, technically for them, that was very strong. They stood up on all the elements, got the lifts done, everything accomplished. Now, what next? How do they improve? How do they get better? Well, you can see that they're getting the confidence to try the difficult elements, but you'll see 2-foot landings on the throws. A bit scratchy on the turns for the young man at this stage. He's getting the lift up. He's being a little bit safer, which you should be as you're learning those difficult lifts, so it won't carry necessarily the speed through it, and the transition from one element to the next maybe will smooth out a little bit as time goes on. But look, all the basics that they've worked for to perform here through Junior World Championships done, and done nicely at the level that they're at. It will get better with more training, with more experience, but mostly with more confidence, so critical in pair skating. Well, in anything pretty much, but it's pretty risky in pairs. You got to have the confidence to be in the air. Here's the triple twist. That is in at a level 2. Got 2 of the 4 features. There's the triple salchow. Euler double salchow. So that was a great start to the program. Throw triple salchow. 2-foot landing there. That's okay. She wanted to get the confidence to have the feet underneath her. She did. Put the foot down. That's okay at this stage. There's the grab of the blade. One of the features, the double axel, a little bit later. Done. You want that to flow a little bit more, cover a little bit more ice. There's the throw triple loop. 2-foot landing. That's okay. That's where they're at. Group 3, lift. Grab that blade. Get it for that feature. Just got it. Back outside death spiral near the end of the program. In at a level 1. And here's the pair combination spin. That came in at level 4. So all in all, pretty good program. You can see at the end the big smile. And thrill of mission accomplished for them. Their season's best, 84.90. They should come pretty close to that here in the free program.
The scores, please.
Katerina Dzitsuk, Ivan Pavlov Ukrainast said
For Katerina Ivan, season's best, 85.51. That puts them second in the free program.
peale kokku 132,96 punkti ja nad on hetkel teisel kohal.
Their total competition score is 132.96.
And total competition score of 132.96.
They're currently in the second place.
Järgmisena tulevad jääle.
Well, up next from Italy,
Alisa Montan, Manuel Piazza.
Alisa from Trento, Manuel from Bolzano. She's 17, he is 20. They're coached by Andre Hotorek. Skating the free program to music from Mamma Mia.
I don't want to talk about things we've gone through, though it's hurting me. now it's history. I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more ace to play. The winner takes it all, the loser standing small beside the victory. That's her destiny. The judges will decide, the lights will lead by, spectators at the show.
Well, Alba, always a good tune to listen to, lots of rhythm and
Alyssa
joy and
Montano,
happiness
Manuel
in
Piazza
that,
from
but not
Italy.
always easy to skate to, particularly in Paris because of the rhythm that it requires. And you have so many technical elements, it's really hard to sort of dance to it. I've seen it done in ice dance and the free dance, and you can work with it there. But nevertheless, in Paris, you've got so many elements. Put on some good music and get the elements done. And they did a nice job on a number of their elements and at their stage of development. We'll take a look at some of the replays in just a moment. One of our viewers was asking the question about what's a good height differential for pair skating, or does it matter? And of course, I believe, of course it does. I think this team is well matched. A big, strong young man, able to lift Elisa easily and with security, most important, of course. Just a little review of the program before we hit the kiss and cry. Let's take a look at some of the elements in that program. Now the twist, level 3, hands get down, and a difficult entry, get the catch. 3 features. The double axles, under-rotated in the judging system for Elisa on that element. Here's the throw double flip, no problem. Good flow, nice speed, good position on the landing. Back inside death spiral. You can see she's a little closer to the blade. Not a big deal from a safety perspective, but you want to have that pull and that force. And there's the throw double Salchow. Group 4 lift, level 4. Gets the one hand, the grab of the blade.
The scores, please.
A little dancing in the kiss and cry.
Alissa Montan,
Said,
manöövrijad
good music,
Itaalias,
fun to skate
said
to. Lisa
vabakavas
Emmanuel, free
71,53
program scores 71.53. That's fourth in the free program.
22 punkti ja nad on hetkel 4. kohal.
Their total competition score
Total
is
competition score of 116.22,
points,
and that will
currently
put
in
them
fourth
currently
place.
overall into fourth place. There's a look at your first 4 teams.
The following pairs may now take the ice for their warm-up. From China, Wei Diwang, Ziki Jia. From the United States of America, Anastasia Smirnova, Danila Sinica. From the United States of America, Winter Derdorf, Michael Johnson. From Canada, Kelly Ann Lorin, Luca Itze.
Well, the next group, second group on the ice for their warm-up. We'll go back to the list of questions that have been sent in. And remember, you can send us your questions and let us know where you're watching from and who your favorite skater is. And you can send that into hashtag WorldJFigure. That's hashtag WorldJFigure. Love to hear from you. So a question here from Katarina. If you start skating older, 20-ish, well, it's not really that old compared to me, can you learn doubles and triples and execute them well? I would say you probably would get to doubles. I think triples might be difficult. Not impossible, I would say. It would take a unique and very special type of person to, and a lot of time to get to that level if you're just starting when you're 20. Nanami asked me if I'd ever come to Japan. Oh, yes, I've been to Japan probably maybe 10 times, maybe more, over my career. So love that country and love the people. They're so kind, so gracious, so well organized, and such a beautiful country indeed. Why is Daniel Samsonov not there? This is by Clementine. Danielle is not there for medical reasons. He's had a really strong season. What a talented young man he is, and we've seen that at Junior Grand Prix, as Junior Nationals as well, Senior Nationals. He's had a lot of competitions, and he's learning the quad, so he's taking a break while he heals up a little bit. Not sure exactly what the injury is, but he's not here for this particular competition. He's very young, so he'll have many years yet to come. What should I do to, this is from Hakim, what should I do to learn jumps and how to prevent blisters? Don't put skates on, that'll be number one. But you want to get a pair of skates that actually fit. And, there are types of padding that you can put in the boots to help prevent blisters from coming. You just have to be careful, monitor that, just like a new pair of shoes, in fact. What should I do to learn jumps? Well, make sure you can skate, first of all, and just play around with straight up and straight down, going forward, straight up and straight down, going backwards, see how you feel in the air. And then there's lots of videos online. You can learn how to start the approach to like a waltz jumper or a single salchow or something like that. Do you like synchronized skating? This was sent in by Sarah. For sure, absolutely love that sport. Covered the Canadian Synchronized Championship online just a week ago, I believe. And one thing I love about that is the fans. It's just crazy in that building. Very exciting, lots of energy, a lot of fun for the fans, and what a brilliant entertainment it is as well. And such great athletes now. What's your favorite competition? This is from Val. I would say, what are my favorite locations to go to? I really enjoy Enya Neumark in Italy. We've been there twice. Of course, Oberstdorf, Germany, spectacular. One of my favorite little cities, perhaps my favorite little city in Europe, is Ljubljana in Slovenia. I've really enjoyed my visits to Russia. I've been there 3 times this year and love watching that country develop and grow and change. I've been traveling to Russia since the 80s, so it's been a wonderful experience to see. More questions coming up a little bit later. Let's finish up the warm-up of Group 2 on the ice.
Players, there is 1 minute left in this warm-up.
There's nothing like the expression on a young
Players,
child's
your
face when
warm-up
they
has
discover
ended.
themselves
Please
on the
take
big
guards.
screen. It's such joy. Here we go, Group 2. Final words of encouragement and instruction.
Daamid ja härrad, jääle tulevad.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing China, Weidi Wang Zikijia.
Well, Weidi, 14 years old. Ziki, 19. She's from Kikahar. He from Harbin, coached by Hung Bo Zhao and Jinlin Guan. 94.05 personal best, Lake Placid, week 2 of the Junior Grand Prix. They're skating their free program here, the introduction, Rondo Capriccioso, Opus 28 by Sanson. Well, that was a really solid skate, and you could see by the pat on the back from Ziki, he was proud of that performance. She did a great job.
Weiji Wang Ziki
Weiji.
Jia from China.
That was their best performance of the year from what I have seen. Their season's best 94.05. They should be able to beat that here tonight. It was solid. What a great way to finish their Junior Grand Prix season at the Junior World Championships here in Tallinn with their best skate. Lots was learned on the Junior Grand Prix. They didn't have the best performances. They struggled a little bit as a team, but they've pulled it together in the training and now in competition. Really nicely done. And you can see, obviously, some emotion there as they come off the ice. Good job. This young lady, I think, struggled a little bit earlier in the season, but she was a fighter. She is a fighter and worked her way through these elements. All the difficult. Well, there's the triple twist, level 3. So got the twist, the split, got the catch, and the arms. Here's the throw, triple loop. Had to step out of that a little bit too far back on the heel, but that was pretty much the only mistake. There's the group 5 axle lift in at a level 3. They didn't get all 4 features. Here's the double axles. Yeah, done into the double toe loop. For sure, they want to stay a little bit closer together, carry a little bit more flow, but that'll come in time. Just get the elements done, and they did today. Back outside death spiral, just a level 2. There's the throw, triple salchow, no problem. Group 3 lift, level 4. Pair skating, so physically, psychologically demanding. You question yourself. There's fear, which is beaten down by courage. And then finally, a release. Good performance in the kiss and cry.
The scores,
Now
please.
it feels all okay.
Weiji Wang Ziki Jia Hiinast.
Free program score, season's best, 94.79. You'd be happy with that. That's solid performance to finish the season on with a total competition score here at Junior Worlds
Their total competition
for
score is
148.87. A little fist pump between the two.
They're currently
Excellent.
in the
Good
first
teamwork.
place.
Well done. Much improved. There's a look at your top 5 teams so far.
Järgmisena tulevad jääle
On the ice, representing the United States of America, Anastasia
Well, from the U.S.,
Smirnova,
Anastasia,
Danila Sinita.
15 years old, born in Ukraine. Danilo, 19, also born in Ukraine. They're coached and choreographed by Trudy Upmans. 81.20 personal best, earning that in Chelyabinsk on the Junior Grand Prix this fall. And skating the free program here at the Junior Worlds to Gravity, performed by Sarah Burrells.
Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. No matter what I still do, still feel you here till the moment I'm gone. You hold me without touch. Keeping without shame. I never wanted anything so much than to drown in your love, and I feel your rain. Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long.
Anastasia Smirnova, Danila Senica from the United States of America.
Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, I still feel you here till the moment I'm gone. You hold me without touch. Keep me without chains. I never wanted anything so much than to drown in your love and not feel your rain.
The scores, please.
Anastasia Smirnova, Danilo Senica Ameerika Ühendriikidest said vabakavas 93,86 punkti, mis on nende hooaja parim tulemus. Kahe kava peale kokku 145,05 punkti ja nad on hetkel teisel kohal.
Their total competition score is 145.05 points and they're currently in the second place.
Järgmisena tulevad jääle
Next to skate, representing the United States of America, Winter Derdorf, Michael Johnson.
From the United States, Winter 19, Mikhail 20. And they're skating the free program to Kashmir.
Winter Derdorf, Michael Johnson from the United States of America.
Well, as I mentioned in the short program, it's not usual that we would see teams that jump the opposite way. It sort of adds an interesting approach and patterns, if you will, to pair teams, making some things easier and some things more difficult. Of course, if she rotates one way and he the other, when it comes to lifts, which direction are you rotating? When it comes to throws, obviously the direction that the lady rotates. When it comes to jumps, well, you got to do your way. There we go. Throw triple flip near the end of the program. That was nicely done. And then the spinning. You're going to have to go in the opposite direction at some point for each one of these skaters.
The scores, please.
Well, the free program scores for Winter and Mikhail, 77.76. That's 6 in the free program. Terribly thrilled with that score. And a total competition score of 131.53. That would put them currently into 5th place. And there's a look at your top 5 teams so far.
Aga nüüd jääle tulevad.
On the ice, from Canada, Kellyanne Lauren, Lucas.
Kellyanne from Saint-Jérôme, Quebec, 14 years old. Lucas from Saint-Alphonse, Quebec, 19. They're coached by Violaine Amad and Yvan Desjardins. 84.64 personal best on the Junior Grand Prix this season. They're skating to Ever After by George Fenton.
Kellyanne Lauren Lukasitsi from Canada.
Well, you could see by their expressions at the end of the program, some items executed less to what their ability is, and a little disappointed with that as they come off the ice. Kellyanne shakes her head a little bit. That it's always natural. You go in with a game plan and with a vision, if you will. But this whole thing is just a learning process. I mean, I know it's so easy to say that and write that off. It is the competition. You want to do the best that you can, but you're never going to always do the best that you can. You always have to try. It doesn't work that way. If the sport was that easy, we'd have a lot more in it. There's the twist. That's in at a level 1. One feature on that. There's the double axles. Had to fight really hard. And single toe loop. I'm not sure if Kellyanne got that single toe loop. It's a challenge when you don't have any speed on the landing. There's the Group 5 axle lift. Trying to grab the blade. Finally got it. That's good. Got the feature. That's in at a level 4. So all 4 features achieved. There's the throw double flip. And side-by-side double flips a little bit later in the program. And a dance lift, choreographic. There's the throw double flip part made a little bit later. And the wind up. Now the smiles come out. Okay, good.
The scores, please.
You're here, the World Junior Championship. Experience gained. 83.24 for the free program. That puts them 5th in the free. A little grimace there by Kellyanne. Not what they would hope for, but you don't know it yet, but lots has been learned. 131.01 for the competition. That puts Kellyanne and Lucas currently into 6th place. There's a look at the standings so far. Weiki Wang and Ziki Jia from China, 148.87. Anastasia and Danilo from the United States, 145.05. And Patricia Andrew, Zachary Daleman in 3rd for the moment, 134.98. Well, time for the ice resurfacing. We'll take a short break and be back with Group 3. And then on to Group 4. Who will be on the podium? Lots can happen. A number of great teams battle their way onto the podium. It's currently owned by Russia. We'll see if they can stay in those 3 positions. We'll be back. You're watching live coverage of the 2020 World Junior Figure Skating Championships. I'm your host, Ted Barton. Stay with us. We'll be back.
The scores, please.
Anastasia Smirnova, Danilo Sjanitsa Ameerika Ühendriikidest said vabakava.
following pairs may now take the ice for their China, Hu Shenwang, Yi Shanhuan. From Georgia, Alina Butaeva, Luca Berulava. From France, Cleo Amon, Denis Trikalin. From the United States of America, Kate Finster, Balazs Nagu.
Well, we're back for the final two groups of the pairs free program, the battle for the podium. Second day of competition here, 2 more days to come. Of course, the third day this week on Sunday will bring you the exhibition. Ladies short program tomorrow on the men's free program will be an exciting day of competition indeed. We'll start to find out who will sort of rise in the ladies short program to see who has the best chance at the title and the podium. Of course, the men's free program will go tomorrow night. It'll be pretty exciting for the local fans here with one of their own sitting in fourth. Alexander Selevko is sitting in fourth, just less than 1 point out of third. And pressure will be on to deliver. This will be his last year in juniors. He's going to want to make that impression here at home in front of his friends and family, try to grab a medal, and that would be to some degree historic for Estonia at the Junior World Championships. Probably lots of local media will be around as well. Well, we have 2 more long days of competition coming up. We'd love to hear from you, and you can send us your messages and questions. We've had a number of questions come in yesterday and today. A lot of fun to answer them. You can send that to hashtag WorldJFigure. That's hashtag WorldJFigure. Love to hear where you're watching from, which discipline you most like, what your thoughts are on the discussion of ages. We've had that discussion around, some really interesting comments, and I think valid on everyone's position and opinion. It's a tough decision. Who knows what's right? And what are your thoughts on the Senior World Championships coming up in Montreal in just about 2 weeks? What are your top 3 picks? Who do you think is going to rise to the medals in each one of those disciplines? So those are my questions to you. You can send us your thoughts and your answers at hashtag WorldJFigure. And I'll answer one more question here from Masha. What do you think about Alina Zagitova? Well, first of all, I just think that she was fantastic. I've watched her since she entered on the Junior Grand Prix in Saint-Gervais about 2 or 3 years ago, and pretty much won everything that she went into, including the Olympic Games and the World Championships last year in Saitama, Japan. And to some degree, you just think, well, what more is there, right? And so there's the rest of life. That's what it is. And so I'm thrilled that she's happy and doing what she wants to do and what she loves to do. She served the sport very well and also very much her country. I wish her the very best. She's charming and a delightful skater to watch, and we thank her for all that she's brought to the sport. We look forward to the next generation, which we are currently watching right here and will do in Montreal at the Senior World Championships in 2 weeks.
Pairs, your warm-up has ended. Please leave the ice.
daamid ja härrad, jääle tulevad
Ladies and gentlemen, representing China, Yuhan Wang,
Yuhan, 14 years old. Yihang, 17. He's from Kikahar. She from Changchun. Coached by Hongbo Zhao and Jilin Guan. 94.65 personal best. Her 8th after the short program. And skating to one of my favorite pieces are the Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, very nice performance indeed. I really just love that music when you think of Hans Zimmer when he sits down to create, somebody says, create a movie piece, the music, soundtrack for Pirates. What would you do? Well, this was it. Just perfect. Of course, we've seen and heard that music for many years. So beautifully composed and very well done here by this young team. I had a great skate, smiles coming off the ice. There you go. They're really pleased with that performance. Come on, he's lifting his hand up to shake. Let's go. There you go. There you go. He's waiting for it, you know. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at some of the elements in the free program. Right off the top. Watch this triple toe loop. And double toe. Triple salchow quite far apart here. He just slips off that edge and takes a while to catch up. You can see took a while to get up. There's the throw triple salchow. Look at the height and the distance and the ride out on that edge. There's a group 5 axle lift. And the forward inside death spiral. Level 3. Throw triple toe. And that's one of the most awkward throws, but they did it beautifully coming off that takeoff. There's a group 3 lift, level 4. And this young lady smiling even up in the air. How charming. She looks like she loves to be a paraskater. Serves her well. Nicely done. Great job.
The scores, please.
Juhen Wang, Yihan Wang Hiinast. sai
Pre-program
päevakavas
scores for Johan
98,01.
and Yihan, season's best, 98.01. I'm happy with that. That's first so far in free program
ja nad on hetkel esimesel kohal.
with a total competition score of 152.10. Big smiles. They're thrilled with that, and they are in first place.
Aga nüüd jälle tulevad.
Please welcome from Georgia, Alina Butaeva, Luka Berulava.
Both Alina and Luka born in Russia. She is 14, he is 17. Coached by Pavel Sliosenko. 100.70 personal best, earning that in the 2020 Winter Youth Olympic Games in Lausanne just a few weeks ago.
Alina Butaeva, Luka Birolava from Georgia.
Well, kind of hard to read exactly how they felt about that performance. Maybe just fatigued, I suppose. But they certainly had some great elements in that program. And some pretty good GOEs, some good quality scores as well. Some assess the program immediately. They know right away what they did and adjust how they feel to that. Not sure in this case. Let's take a look at some of the elements here. You always want to do better. You're always a little disappointed when you don't execute what you want. There's the triple twist that is in at a level 4. Wow, level 4 triple twist with a 1.29 GOE score. And good throw. Triple flip right off the top as well. And here's some of the problems that triple Salchow combination. And this did not happen at all. You can see this was probably the root of the disappointment, just her individual skate, her jumping, but the rest of the pair skills really very, very nice. Here's the throw triple loop. Gets that done. Great turns by Luka on all of his lifts. He actually accelerates with each push, carries the speed and flow across the ice. Just beautifully done. Final whip of the sword.
The scores, please.
Alina Butaeva, Luka Birolava, Gruusias said vaba
97.21 for Alina and Luka. That's second in the free program. They don't look too happy with that. You know, they would have done the jumps. It would have been significantly higher. Total competition score of 153.17, but enough to move them currently into first place.
Järgmisena tulevad jääle.
Next to skate representing France.
Well, from France,
Denis Tricale.
Cleo, 18 years old. Dennis is 20. They are coached by Claude Thionard. Choreographed by Fabienne Borazat and Sylvia Fontana. 103.25 personal best. They're skating to Notre Dame de Paris.
Les artistes anonymes, la sculpture ou de la rue, tenteront de vous la transcrire pour les siècles à venir. Il est venu le temps des cathédrales, le monde est entré dans un nouveau millénaire, m'a voulu monter vers les
Cléo Amon, Denise Trekanen from France.
Boy, is the pair discipline difficult or what? Is just exhausting physically, I think, and also psychologically for the skaters, because there's such a high degree of risk for potential injury all the time that they skate, and physically demanding as well, both as a single skater skating beside each other and as a pair with lifts and throws. So much to consider, so many challenges in the short time they're on the ice. There's a look at the twist in at a level 2. We get 2 out of the 4 features. Here's the triple toe loops. Little far apart, touchdown for Cleo, and then can't get the free leg back to stabilize the landing, and she goes down. There's the throw, triple Salchow. Puts the foot down on the landing just to make sure. It's the double axles. Get that done, that's good. And group 5, axle lift, or group 3, or level 3, pardon me, so they get 3 out of the 4 features. Very interesting dance lift here, not easy in the program. There's the throw triple loop. Second foot down as well. She's just not secure on checking that free leg out and being able to absorb all that landing. So she puts that foot down at this point. She'll have to just start to remove that and get the confidence how to land on one foot. That will come over the next year or so, I'm sure. Certainly the throw is beautiful as it is. Just learning to check out. Land right on top of the hip, knee, and ankle. Give you that secure confidence in that landing, but it takes time.
The scores, please.
Cléo Amon, Denise Trekanen Prantsusmaalt said vabakavas.
Free program score for Cleo and Dennis, 98.12. That's first in the free program. Small nod of approval by Cleo with a total competition score. Waiting for it.
Their total competition score is
156.35. And that puts them currently into first place. 5 teams yet to skate. Guaranteed a top 6 finish. Feeling of relief.
Aga nüüd jääle tulevad.
On the ice, representing the United States of America.
Well, Kate Finster, 16 years old from Louisville, Kentucky. Balash Nagy, 21 from Budapest, Hungary. Coach and choreographed by Delilah Sappenfield. 105.31 personal best in the free program. And they're skating to Build a Home by Cinematic Orchestra and Rain in Your Black Eyes by Ezio Basso. Well, we'll talk about some of the elements in the program in a moment, but what a save on his part on that Group 4 lift. Went back on the heels on one of the turns near the end of the lift and almost went down, but he brought it back. What a great save that was. Had some really nice elements throughout the program as well. Both pretty strong single skaters. There's a look right off the top, the triple Salchows. He kind of ripped that take off. There's the twist, level 2, gets 2 of the 4 features. Here's the double axles. To the double Salchow as well. And he gets her through really nicely on that throw, triple toe loop. I talked about that being one of the more awkward throws, but he did such a good job. Boy, what a strong team. 2 individual strong single skaters gaining experience in pairs. They've got some very nice elements and pretty bright future if they just continue to work at this. Gosh, I love hearing in the kiss and cry. That's great to get to hear that.
The scores, please.
Free program scores for Kate and Balash, 97.93. That's third in the free program. Total competition score of 156.26, and that puts them currently into second place. 4 teams yet to skate. There's a look at your top 5 teams so far. 4 to come. And the standings so far, Cleo and Dennis 156.35 and Kate and Balash 156.26. So close,
Pairs
Lena.
now take the ice for their warm-up. From Russia, Yulia Artemova, Mikhail Nazarichev.
Well, Alina
From
and
Germany,
Luca in
Annika
third at
Hoppe, Robert
153.17. There's a look at the start order for the fourth and final group.
From Russia, Ksenia Hanteva, Valery Kolesov.
Will Anika and Robert be able to close that gap? 7 points
From Russia,
difference from
Apolinaria Panfilova,
fourth
Dmitry
to
Rylov.
third. It will be difficult indeed. And perhaps the battle is amongst the three Russian teams as to who will claim gold, silver, and bronze. They're all very capable. You can't make too many big mistakes. Could be costly. We'll see. Well, just a reminder, tomorrow morning, local time here in Tallinn, 10:45, the ladies' short program will begin. It is almost a 7-hour event. There'll be some great skating along the way. And that will be followed by the men's free program at 18:15 tomorrow evening. One of those top men will be crowned world junior champion tomorrow night.
Left in this warm-up.
A little disconcerting when you're just sort of staring there for a second. You look up at the board and your picture is all over the arena.
Players, your warm-up has ended. Please leave the ice.
4 teams, 3 spots on the podium. And that will all be decided over the next 30 minutes. And here we go.
daamid ja härrad, järgmisena võistlevad
Ladies and gentlemen, representing Russia, Yulia Artemeva.
Yulia, 14 years old. Mikhail, 18. She's from Kazan. He from Perm. Coached by Pavel Sliarchenko. 117.39 personal best on the Junior Grand Prix this past season. The third after the short program. And they're skating the free here for a medal at the Junior World Championships to the beautiful music of Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
Ecstasy, so stop me, just
Okay, there were mistakes in the program. There's something you really have to admire, though. After making those difficult mistakes, this young lady had to continue to fight, because when you're up in the air, upside down and all around, and you're disappointed, a loss of balance or a break in her position can be dangerous. And this young man, he was so strong throughout this whole program, making sure that she was safe, knowing that mistakes had been made, knowing that this might mean the loss of a medal. I don't know, 7-point lead on the German team, but anything is possible. Made some big mistakes in this program. There's no way nicely to say that. And you can see it on her face. Indeed, some very hard falls. But the courage to continue and the professionalism to finish the best they could. All of a sudden, the race for the podium becomes a lot more interesting. And there's a hug of security from the coach, knowing how their young skaters are feeling. We'll take a look at some of the elements now and see what happened. Here's the twist. Starts out pretty well, level 3 with a 1.79, so good start to the program. Here's the double axels. On a lean, on the takeoff for Yulia, and she has to flip out of that. Here's the triple toe loops. Under rotated. A little bit. There's the throw, triple flip. Open on the way up, spinning on the way down. Not enough time to check out, and falls forward. Not easy to get up and back into the program. There's the throw, triple loop. Forward on the blade once again. She's starting to doubt herself, breaking the body on those throws. And mistakes were made. That lift is so scary, but beautifully done. The ability to concentrate and to focus on extremely difficult and dangerous elements, all with the weight of the shoulders of disappointment on you, so incredibly difficult. I admire the work they did after those mistakes. Your heart goes out to them. It's sport.
Julia Artemeva, Mihhail Nazarjev Venemaalt said vabakavas
100.92 first in the free program. Even with those mistakes, the quality is there. Let's take a look at the overall score. It will be determined placement by the next 3 teams. 171.18 for the competition. Not what they are capable of and not what they set out to do. We will see their fate shortly. In fact, the team in 4 will skate now. They're from Germany. This young lady has Olympic experience. She was in the Pyeongchang Games with another partner. She's 19 years old, Anika. Robert is 20. Both of them from Berlin, coached by Rico Rex. 107.67 personal bests at the European Championships in January in Graz. Skating for a medal right now. Well, you can see they're pretty happy with that performance. Robert just went, oh my God, as he put his head on her shoulder. She was thrilled. They've made great progress this season. Relatively new team. As I mentioned a little earlier, she has Olympic experience with a former partner in the Junior Grand Prix for the first time as a new team this season. And such great improvement with the mileage spent together, both in practice and in competition. They had to know the scores of their competitors coming in. Yulia and Mikhail, 171.180. And they said, maybe we have a chance here. They're 7 points down, but that team did not have their best skate, and maybe there was an opportunity. We will find out shortly. Certainly, they're thrilled with what they were able to produce. And I guess in the end of the day, that's all that really matters. But they wouldn't mind to have a medal to hang around their neck, that's for sure. Let's take a look at some of the elements. Ponytail whip right at the top. Here's the twist. There it is. Level 2 with a plus 1.08. There's the triple Salchow. Nicely done. Double axel, a little far apart, of course. Second one, push it up there. Don't have a lot of speed. Gets it done. Toe triple loop. Touchdown with the free foot. The next throw tries to keep the free foot off the ice, but has to step out. Didn't check it back. But really, those were the only real visible errors on the landings of the throws. You can see, thrilled with the performance and the progress made during this year. And we'll see, will it be enough to grab a medal? Personal best this season, 107.67. 103.58, that's first. So they've taken the bronze medal, and Russia will not own this podium, I think. Let's take a look at the overall score. No, they will. 167.15. I spoke too quickly. They beat them in the free program, but not overall. There's a look at the standings. Ever so close. Exciting indeed.
Ja nüüd tulevad jälle. Next to skate representing Russia, Ksenia Hantyeva, Valery Kolesov.
Ksenia, 17 years old. Valerie, 19. They're coached by Vasily, Ludmila, and Nikolai Velikov. 118.72 personal best. They're skating for either silver or gold here for Shine on You. Crazy Diamond by Pink Floyd. Well, it seems like one of those days. I mean, just honestly, dead honestly, the teams are not having their best skates. The Russian teams, at least at this moment. One more yet to skate. Is it the pressure? Is it the long season? I watched these teams at the Russian Junior National Championships and all had terrific programs, skated very well, but not here at Junior Worlds. Maybe too much on the line, maybe too much pressure, maybe too long of a season. I don't know. Or maybe none of the above. Just a bad day. Great teams, great skaters, great skill, well taught. Tough day. Let's take a look at some of the elements. I so admire the work here of Valerie after the disappointment. There's the twist that's in at a level 3, so good points earned on that triple twist. And after the disappointments, there's the beautiful throw, triple flip off the top of the program. But then it started to unravel for Xenia a little bit. And after her disappointments, this young man really stepped it up and made sure that she was secure in all the lifts. There's the throw. And she gets back on the heel and stumbles out of that. This is just not going well for her. But look, she keeps a nice solid position. He's so alert and aware to make sure that nothing happens. That even though there's a couple mistakes, it doesn't affect the lifts and the more dangerous elements in the program. They were well executed. Well, for any of the teams, whether they're the first team or the last team, your heart goes out if they didn't do what they wanted to do. 104.41 for Xenia and Valerie. That's first in the free program. Let's take a look at the overall score.
Their total competition score is
174.85. They are in first place. They for sure will at least have the silver medal. Will it be the gold? We'll find out. The first place team after the short program, last to skate here at the Junior World Championships. Apollinaria Pamphilova, 17 years old from Perm. Dmitry Rylov, 18 years old from Kirov. 127.47 personal best, earning that of the 2020 Winter Youth Olympic Games in Lausanne just about a month ago. When they're skating for the gold medal, for the championship. To no one ever called me that. From third person. Wow, what a great reaction by Apollinaria. So pleased to see her smile and give her partner Dimitri a nice hug and a pound on the shoulders right there. And they did it. This will be enough to win the World Junior title. And as I have said throughout the season, there are pair elements in this program that I would completely put on par with the top seniors of the world. Not all of them, but some of them. And certainly the individual skills, skating skills, jumping skills need a lot of work. But this team perhaps has the skill level to move into seniors and move up very quickly. They are incredible indeed in many of their elements, not all, but many. It was a great performance and a great reaction by Apollinaria. So pleased to see her emotion come out. And when she begins to share that a little bit more in her performance, watch out, because you need that in seniors, not just about the elements. There's so much more. But what a wonderful performance. Thrilled for this team. This young man, let's not forget about him. He's just incredible, Dmitry Rylov. The speed in which he carries through the lifts. Look at that twist. Level 3 with a 2.85. There's some challenges on the jumps, no question. We've mentioned that. They'll address it. There's the throw. Watch the checkout and the ride out on those. That's just really extraordinary. Again, a little challenge on the jumping elements. But watch the pair elements. Look at the speed across the ice. Look at the position. One hand on her back is all that's between her and the ice. And he is like a building. There's no way that's coming down. He's just solid and secure and protective. I can understand why Apollinaria feels comfortable and confident, because of her partner will always be there. And a sigh of relief. And a beautiful bonnet. Nice. We should see a pretty big score here.
The scores, please. Apollinaria Pamfilova, Dmitry Rylov, Venemaal said vabakava.
122.25. That's first in the free program. Of course, they are the World Junior Champions. She looks a little disappointed. Want a couple more points in there, perhaps. Total competition score 195.96. You're looking at the World Junior Pair Champions from Russia. The podium stayed the same in the hands of the Russians. They all didn't skate well, except for Apollinaria and Dmitry. A good skate by Anika Hawk and partner Anika and Robert Kunkel. Fourth, but they also had a great skate. There's the look at the results. Apollinaria and Dmitry 195.96. Xenia Valerie 174.85. Yulia and Mikhail 171.18. Your top three. And a look at the rest of the field. Well, that concludes our coverage of day 2 of competition here in Tallinn, Estonia. Stay tuned for an exciting day, an incredible day of skating tomorrow. You will see the ladies' short program. You will see the men's free program and a hometown boy going for a podium spot. You won't want to miss that. I want to thank all the viewers from around the world tuning in. I'd like to thank the ISU and all the volunteers in Tallinn for the work that they put into this event, for the officials, for the time they give to the sport, for the coaches, the care they give to the athletes, and to the athletes for all they give to us, the joy of skating. Make sure you join us tomorrow for the ladies' short program. For all of us here at the ISU, I'm Ted Barton. Good night, everyone.
You big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will,
ISU iluuisutamise juunioride maailmameistrivõistlused 2020. Autasustamise tseremoonia juuniorid paarissõit.
ISU World Junior Figure Skating Championships 2020. Victory Ceremony Junior Pairs.
Kolmas koht ja pronksmedali võitjad.
Third, and winners of the bronze medal from Russia, Yulia Artemyeva, Mikhail Nazarchev.
Teine koht ja hõbemedali võitjad.
Second, and winners of the silver medal from Russia, Ksenia Khantyeva, Valery Kolesov.
Esimene koht ja juunioride paarissõidu maailmameistrid.
First, and World Junior Pair Skating Champions for 2020 from Russia, Apolinaria Panfilova, Dmitry Rylov.
Medalid on autasustatud ISU esindaja poolt.
The medals are awarded by Maria Lundmark, ISU representative.
lilled annab üle abilinnapea.
The flowers are presented by Vadim Belobrovtsev, Vice Mayor of Tallinn.
Referii ja tehniline kontroller õnnitlevad medaliste.
The referee Margaret Worsfold and the technical controller Susan Lynch extend congratulations to the medalists.
Daamid ja härrad, palun tõusta püsti kuldmedali võitjate riigihümni jaoks.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the champions.
Daamid ja härrad, need on teie medalistid.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are your medalists.
Just shoot for the stars if it feels right, and aim for my heart. If you feel like it, take me away and make it okay. I swear I'll behave. You wanted control, so we waited. I put on a show. Now
You wanna know how to make me smile? Take control on me just for the night. And if I share my secret, you're gonna have to keep it. Nobody else can see this. So watch and learn. I won't show you twice. Head to toe, ooh, baby, run it right. And if I share my secret, you're gonna have to keep it. Nobody else can see this.
And it goes like this.
Take me by the tongue and I know you.
Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show you all the moves like Jagger. I've got them moves like Jagger. I've got them moves like Jagger. I don't need to try to control you. Look into my eyes and I'll own you with them moves like Jagger. I've got them moves like Jagger. I've got them moves like Jagger.
I think we're sort of pretty well set up for at least another year.